locked down right now coming out from the draft of Liquid, and I'm sure they're going to tape that into mind now that they know it's going to be kind of an aggressive earlier game to kind of shore up the lanes. But Keeper of the Light, there's only so much that this guy can do if you've got this big gank coming into your line.
Yeah. Oh, and the Tusk.
Speaking of kill potential.
Yeah.
Tusky.
Well, he's very interesting because we have seen Liquid running him before, but his success rate hasn't been too great so far. I mean, he's been okay at making some early stuff happen, but it just feels like he falls off so much if he doesn't get a good start. And with Coddle, I mean, your gank potential, I mean, that's only GH can pull it off. We did see some really great rotations with his Keeper of the Light before, but he's got a very difficult job in this game to try to make this gank potential work out early.
We did see, too, I think it was Puppy, right, who was playing the Keeper of the Light the other day.
Yeah.
Some really fantastic blinding lights, just popping people up over onto ledges and whatnot.
Sure.
And just rearranging the fight. Wasn't quite enough, unfortunately.
I mean, you make a great point. The Coddle is in the right hands, very good at making sure that you don't get snowballed over and kind of control those mid to early game fights. But when it comes to getting kills, when it comes to roaming with a Tusk, not the most ideal combo. So let's see here. We got a Beastmaster ban. We've saw him a few times, of course. Just a little bit of a vision, you know, team fight control, but gonna be knocking that out. Mox, any heroes that you see a lot on Chaos? Any really ones that stick out in your mind from past games, even if they're not in this meta?
I mean, all right, yeah, we got some serious heroes coming out for Chaos. HFN is a world-class carry, and is very well known for his Slark, which I hope we don't see, honestly, because I don't want to see Slark. Please, boys, no. Yeah. Luna, though, he's an incredible Luna player. So that could be something potentially they could pick up. It's very, very good in that mid-game.
Interesting.
Being able to just keep up tempo, has good team fight. Did have a little bit of a change as well, though, with the way that Lunar Blessing works.
Hell yeah!
For the Omni Knight.
Oh, God.
I'm going to hand this over to you, dude.
We're never going to hear the end of that one.
We might get a Luna here, actually, right? We've talked about the
all right, now I am a pretty staunch supporter that Omni Knight is Garbo right now, okay? They took away Repel, they replaced it with Heavenly, whatever that is, awful.
Heavenly Grace, yep.
Awful hero, awful time. However, there's only one situation where Omni Knight can excel, and it's in multiple heal situations. Omni Knight Oracle is freaking insane. The amount of heals, the amount of saves that you get. The problem is, will you actually kill anyone after they're healed and saved up? They need somebody with some massive damage, but this Omni Knight is... it's something. I mean, they're going to have a harder time trying to kill them all, but I'm a little worried. As someone who loves Omni Knight to my core, I'm scared. I don't know, man. But we'll see. I'm sure Chaos has some kind of plan coming out here.
They must have.
The damage that they have right now with that Omni Knight pick, though, is beyond minimal, I would say. Razor has to static link someone and be alive for like 45 seconds to kill anybody. But, you know, Omni Knight can do it. He's a big boy. He's got this.
The only thing I'm a bit concerned about coming out from the side of Chaos's draft at this moment is who is going to be initiator besides King RD?
You know...
it's just going to be the Earth Spirit. Everybody else is going to run in after him.
Yeah.
And pray that you get those heals off, I guess.
I mean, King RD is an amazing Earth Spirit, though, so you can make some stuff happen.
So what are we looking... we're looking for an HFN heroes on the side of Chaos, right? With their last one?
Pretty sure. Sometimes he will play Razor, but I prefer not to see him on Razor. But also that would put Weeha on Razor.
Weeha needs those active heroes.
Yeah.
He needs those playmakers.
So I'm not 100% sure here. I know they had been working with T-Governor for a bit. Okay, Monkey King. That is a very popular hero.
Yep, Monkey King's been doing great this tournament so far. He has warranted many a ban. And is this going to be questionable, though, with Ember Spirit and Monkey King?
Who's hitting those buildings early?
Well, they can all hit buildings if they kill everybody on Chaos, which at the moment seems like they can actually do.
Yeah. Shiver, who do you think's going to be going mid on Liquid?
Monkey King.
Yeah. Is that an effective Ember Spirit dual lane, or... I mean, I don't know, man.
It could be either, right? It depends on what they are seeing coming out from the last pick of Chaos, because we also don't know yet if that's going to be a Weeha Razor or not. We've seen a lot of troll over the last couple of days from Chaos in their group
HFN's a good troll. There was one game I remember casting where they King RD didn't pick fast enough and they last randomed a troll warlord.
Yikes.
And they made it work. It was the weirdest draft, but they made it work, and HFN really carried them hard. Like, when all else is in doubt, like with the old, back when they were Pain Gaming, like HFN just strapped everyone on his back and says, we're winning this whether you like it or not, so let's go, boys.
So we see that Pugna band come out last. Now, to me, that's always okay, we've got somebody who's going to be doing some massive magical damage. We got somebody that is really going to try to control everything with that burst. And they are severely lacking in damage right now. They're doing okay in livelihood, but maybe that's a little hint for what.
Could be a Lesh, do you think? Is Lesh still even in the pool?
What?
No, he's out. Never mind.
He's out.
I'm a liar.
Nah, it's all good. As an Omni Knight spammer, you think Monkey King would be, Omni Knight v Monkey King would be good because he does a lot of physical damage. You can block it up during his ults. But quite honestly, I mean, his range on Monkey King is so long. Typically with Omni, his strength is trading, but...
There's an Ursa. That's an active hero at least.
Okay, damage.
You can see who picks what on the screen on this side.
Woo!
By the way.
Sure.
Alrighty.
So yeah, mind control, of course.
So it is a Weehaw Razor, like we thought. HFN's gonna be on Ursa.
Misery on the...
Misery on our spirit. Alright.
So, Moxie?
I already put all my shards in Chaos this morning, honestly. I'm still down. I want to believe in the best of one here. I want to believe that they are having a good day. You know, they had a good breakfast, a good bowel movement, apparently.
Yikes.
You know?
What? That's not a yikes.
No, I mean, that's what they said.
No, they didn't.
What?
They said they had a good poop.
Yes, exactly.
Bowel movement.
But that's not a yikes. That is very healthy.
Oh, you're saying that. Okay, we thought you were saying yikes to the fact that they went to the bathroom.
No.
All right, Jake.
Play a lot of Omni Knight. Love Omni Knight. Know a lot of Omni Knight. This is not an Omni Knight game. I'm going to have to go with Liquid very hard on that.
I'm going to go for Liquid as well. I think they're going to have the lower bracket run that they seem to be good at, or at least they were. Let's see if they can make it work for them and head over to a commentary team of Lizard and ODPixel.
Beautiful.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, Chaos up against Team Liquid. I'm ODPixel, joined by Lizard for this best of one. Everything on the line here at the Major for these two teams to see who's going to continue and who is going to go home. As we heard, the panel is split on which drafts they favoured and who they're looking to take this game. I mean, you were saying to me yourself, Lizard, you kind of like what Chaos has got.
No, I don't
this game
mind.
as the underdogs. It could work, this Omni line.
I don't mind their lineup at all. You have this Omni Knight with the Ursa. If they manage to snowball out of control after the laning stage, they can definitely destroy Liquid. It is difficult for them, and I think the most important part of this game is the first 10 minutes for them. They need to find the proper lanes. They need to lane accordingly. You want to dodge the monkey with one of your melees, perhaps put the Razor on him. If they manage to do that, it's going to be so good. But even Ember and Ursa can struggle. Ember and Doom can struggle against Ursa. So Chaos, they do definitely have ways of winning this laning stage.
Yeah, both teams have got those sort of heroes they want to try and keep away from. These melee heroes in lane that are going to get the stacks of, you know, whether it be the swipes up or the Jingu mastery. So we'll see how the laning situation ends up and who's able to read what from the lanes. As early on, both teams positioning themselves for the bounty runes. And at the moment, Mind Control will be on that top lane.
Yeah, I really like this from Liquid. They're dodging the Omni Knight and the Earth Spirit lane, but it seems that they're not going to be successful. Ursa is rotating top, so this is basically going to happen. I think we're going to see a lot of lane switches here.
I think so.
Ursa is running top. Yep. I mean, even versus Ember, Ursa would be fine, but maybe they have outplayed themselves a little bit here when it comes to the setting up the lanes. They didn't see where Ember was, but they sent Ursa already on top. He has 5 boots.
He does, you know. HFN's ready to do a bit of shoe shop in this game. But here we have it. So we now see both teams realizing what they're going to be presented in terms of the lanes. And therefore we'll see which team wants to react if they want to change away. Because as it is, HFN's going to be able to easily keep those swipes stacked up on Mind Control.
Yeah, he is, but they are committing misery here. which means that the other lanes should be a little bit easier for Liquid.
GH and Miracle on the Cottle, Ember down bottom, up against Tavo.
Yeah, this isn't really the best combination with the Cottle. It's not your Bristleback, it's not your CK, something that you can remove that cooldown away from, but it's decent. Cottle on the offlane is really good, and Cottle in GH's hands, honestly, it's probably the best Cottle player in the world right now, so. The hero has been changed a bit, right? But still pretty good.
Yeah, GH just continues to remain at the top of the players that pull out those flashy plays with the Cottle, and even more so now with that Will-O-Wisp. You can look for that superior teamfight control that Liquid are going to be able to offer. Good setup as well. You look at the synergies sort of between the Will-O-Wisp, the Wukong's command. A lot of things that Chaos are going to have to be careful about fighting around when it comes to those team fights later down the line.
They have rotated Kuro on top, so they do want to have mind control a decent lane. They don't really want to let him suffer versus the Ursa and the Earth Spirit way too much. At the same time, I expected this mid lane to go much better for Weehaw already, but...
Yeah, I guess because it's a bit of sort of a double-edged sword. Every time Weehaw wants to go for the static link, it's going to mean that Matuma's going to get the chance to stack up the Jingu Mastery. So
exactly.
Then it becomes a bit of a game of chicken. It's like Weehaw's got to consider, am I stealing damage quick enough that I don't need to worry about a big boundless strike coming and smacking me back in the face?
I believe from level 4 onwards, he should
be fine to just run at the Monkey King. Yeah.
This bottom lane as well, we didn't talk about the Ember and Oracle. Oracle is pretty good on this lane, so Miracle should not have a blast. However, as you can see, Miracle is not going for from Flame Guard. She's gonna allow him to run down. He's fine.
Yeah, not quite able to get him. Blast just off the mark there. Very close though. And CS in the spot lane, 12 for 2 on Tavo, 9 for 1 on Miracle, and First Blood's gonna go the way of HFN as up top, Misery able to roll in, get the control required to allow HFN to get his claws on the Tusk.
They get that First Blood, which is really important when you get it on a hero such as Ursa, honestly. Is that hero...
That's the snowball hero.
Yeah, that's definitely the snowball hero, and probably one of the best heroes to get that First Blood on. So pretty good for Chaos already.
They have, as you can see, all top 3 cores in terms of the last hits very early on. Only slight leads, but the mid lane being the biggest difference. 20 against the 16, but still it's not a huge difference. And as you say, maybe one that could be greater in a Razor versus Monkey King matchup. The lanes, as we did see as well, yeah, apart from sort of going up to try and help up top, obviously did end up giving away his life. Everything else has stayed pretty static. Mid lane, talking about static, Weehaw building up a lot of damage. You see this game of chicken that we talked about as Matu. He tries to, he loses the fight. It's as you say, Weehaw, it was 4, now he hits 5. At that point, when you've got that sort of extra points in the passive, you're going to be able to win that trade. You run him down, Matu, it doesn't matter if he gets the Jingu Mastery stacked up, he's already had too much of his damage stolen.
Yeah, and Weehaw was playing that really well as well. Like going back a little bit to not give him the masteries instantly and then going back in for the kill. He baited Matu a little bit over there, but it's definitely not an easy lane.
Up top again, they're going to make an attempt onto mind control that slows out from Misery. Misery looking for the body blocks, a couple more hits from HFN should do it, and now we have it, another kill for Chaos.
No, Dave. Alright, Matu again.
He's stealing a lot.
Be careful, yeah, he has to be careful. He's giving a lot of damage away to Wii, but this time around, I don't think he's gonna... Is he gonna?
Matu's trying. He's gonna get the Boundless Strike down, and this time Weehaw won't be able to go too aggressive. Boundless Strike with the Jingu buff, able to heal Matu back up to full.
This bottom lane as well isn't really working out way too well for Liquid.
Yeah, Tavo's chilling. He's getting easy farm. I'd say it's very hard really for Miracle or GH to get up close to him because Purification comes out and he takes a pretty hefty nuke.
We're gonna see a battle for the runes most likely here.
Tavo already setting up, and he's got Misery. Misery making the move down bottom to make sure that they can grab this rune away from Liquid. He's looking to block up GH, and with the Purification heal upon, that's GH dead. Chaos continuing to just roll into kill after kill, 4 for 0.
And 4 bounty rolls, yeah.
They're crushing it. Absolutely acing this first 5 minutes of gameplay, Chaos.
Alright, so far they're doing really well. Mind control, one more hit. One more.
I mean, it could not be going any better for Chaos. What a way to start the game here in this best of 1.
Honestly, talking about Snowball, this is everything they needed out of this laning stage. they just have to continue this pace. Is that an Atos coming from Razor, by the way? I believe, yeah, he has 2 crowns. He's going for Atos.
Okay.
All right, not your casual Razor build, but there are many builds for Razor.
Yeah,
so sure, why not?
And it can really mess with some of these heroes. I mean, the Monkey King wants to be jumping around.
Ember.
Miracle wants to be remnanting about. If they get rooted, that's going to be more than enough time for not only him to stand there as the Razor, steal the damage and punch into them, but of course the Ursa to stand by the side and go for the kill. Down bottom, Liquid will try and make a play onto Tavo. They get the Boundless Strike out. Tavo, he is healing up, but it's not quick enough. As they get 1, they'll get 2. Tumberman making the movement, making the rotation, and trying to get some action on the map for Liquid.
They are on the board now. This is what they had to do. Matu had to move from this mid lane because it's a dead lane.
Yeah, he can't be here.
He couldn't be here at that moment any longer, so it's really good that he rotated. Now though, there is another Spirit and he's coming closer. He has to be careful.
He really does, Matu.
There's the double damage on V2, so they know he's there now. Alright. Overall though, it's on Liquid to make these moves now. Their lanes have suffered. Like they've lost all 3 lanes arguably. And now they have to make Matu work super hard to regain some control on one of these lanes, and killing that Omni and the Oracle was definitely good for them. I think we're gonna see a lot of split pushing and just delaying coming from the side of Liquid.
Yeah, it's going to get to the point where they just want to make space for Miracle to get, start to get some more levels. I mean, having to sort of share this dual lane, it's not going to be the quickest of starts for the Ember Spirit. Already wraparounds there for King RD. They've got Misery and Tavo beating him down. The Purification, that gets the kill. Misery, he's rolling forward already, looking for more. Tag team is there from Kuros. He traps the 2 of them up in the shards. They actually have the damage though to get the kill. Nicely used there as King RD has the magic immunity. Matumbaman's coming with the rotation. There's the snowball forward onto Tavo. King RD still alive, able to turn around with the root. Tavo still on the run. They will need 1 more hit for the Jingle Mastery to be built up. Matumbaman will get it. Boundless Strike down. Tavo, is he going to be able to get alive? He is not, as they'll get the kill, Liquid. They'll finish off the Omni Knight. Again, Matumbaman, he's really putting in the work in this laning stage, as everyone else on Liquid sort of having a very slow start. Matu trying to do his best to make at least one of these lanes work out better for them. As bottom, they'll get another catch. King RD unable to TP out in time as Miracle finds him with the chains. Liquid striking back. Misery does roll forward, same time, a lot of damage being done to the mid-tier 1.
Exactly, so they are striking back, but they're striking back on the same target. That's this Tavo's Omni Knight, who's already in a pretty decent spot, and he ports into 3 of them without any care in the world. At the same time, Ursa is farming top, Razor is pushing mid.
Yeah,
so
both Weehar and HFN are going to be huge coming out of these lanes.
Exactly, objectively you aren't really winning, even though you're getting some kills, and now GH is gone.
An extra bit of a bonus here for Wee. He's got the haste stream ready to pop, runs down the call. I mean, the snowball potential of these 2 heroes, it's going to be terrifying with the timing that Weehar's going to get his Rod of Atos. It's done.
It's done.
At 8 minutes in.
Yeah, they're gonna just run at them from this point onwards, honestly. HFN, you can see the way he itemized. Like, even though he has a Razor in his team, usually a hero that's considered like a semi-carry, not a true hard carry that scales late game. Ursa did not go for that Midas. He went phase boots, he went drums, he wants to fight immediately after this laning stage. He wants to run at you. So it can be a little bit of a double-edged sword, as if they do not manage to get too many objectives in the mid game, they might suffer. But
see, Liquid have a bit of an attempt onto Tavo, but it's hard. I mean, he's beefy. He's got the Purification anytime they jump upon him. He's been saving each of his teammates anytime they get gone on as well. And still, it's just, yeah, Liquid relying on Matumbaman to try and at least slow down the tempo or match it elsewhere in the side lanes. And so far, he's been making a lot of great moves. They're jumping onto Weehar. Weehar already got the static lane building up. He's stealing a lot of the damage here from the Monkey King. They've got to be careful on the side of Liquid, as now Misery rolls in. Controls there. They'll take both Matumbaman and Kuroki. As Chaos continue to just step up the pressure. 10 minutes in, they'll take that tower mid.
That was just perfect positioning by Oracle, honestly, and then Earth Spirit also rolling in. I don't know why Liquid thought they had that fight, why they thought that they could kill Razor that fast, as Oracle was right beside him, so maybe a little bit desperate to make some moves. This is the problem as well. As you said, Liquid, they want to delay. They want to make this tempo a bit slower. They don't want to be fighting into chaos, but at the same time, perfect itemization by Wee with the Atos and drums from the Ursa are not going to allow them to just run around them. They're going to be running at you, so...
Yeah, they really are, and it's going to be done on Misery.
Look, He's about to have a dagger, I believe, on Ursa.
Yeah, 11 minutes in, phase drums blink. HFN is going to be able to do so much.
This is one of the most farmed Ursas I've seen in the pro scene.
And this is against Liquid, you know, one of the biggest teams before this tournament. A lot of people would have expected to see so much from them, but in this first 10 minutes of play, Chaos Esports.
He queued up that Basher, not too shabby either. He's gonna rely on Earth Spirit and Atos to be the...
They've got catch.
Yeah, they got it, so...
They've got catch, I guess, yeah. Works that way as well. I mean, if he does indeed commit for the Basher, it's going to be one of the quickest Bashers we've seen on an Ursa. That's Matu. We'll get a bit of space down bottom to put some pressure onto the tier 1 tower. And HFN, he's picked up the hammer and the belt of strength, so that Basher going to come out very soon. Mid lane, Misery rolls in, gets the kick back onto Mind Control. Mind Control goes to the TP, but there's an Atos. No trouble there from Weeha as he's able to easily cancel the TP. More kills, more glory for the Weeha Razor as top lane HFN's diving in on top of the cold. GH has to use the Will-O-Wisp to get himself out of there. They'll quickly smack down the ball of light. Easy 100 gold for HFN. Back towards the mid lane. Jump forward. They've got the balance strike out onto Weeha. Weeha will fall. See if they can get themselves another. They will. They'll find Misery. So Miracle and Matuma Man reacting as a duo. Will be able to find some kills in return. GH nearly getting popped up top there by King RD.
That kill on Viha in particular, Earth Spirit is also a bonus kill definitely, but that kill on Viha is very important for Liquid as they had to stop that machine that was going down their mid lane. And a little bit of a mistake from Chaos. I think they're playing here right in the studio, so maybe they got carried away a little bit, because even if you win these lanes so convincingly, if you step out of borders, like Liquid is gonna definitely counter you and punish you, so they need to chill out a little bit, just slow it down a bit, take that rush, and after that just run at them. Alright, Kuro.
I'm gonna run down Kuro a little bit. He's got the sharp block there.
Yeah.
Keeps Tava at bay.
They found his ward though, so that's kind of wasted, but at least he survives.
HFN Misery smoked up at the moment over Liquid's half of the map. See who can find Matuma Man would be a lovely one. He's up on the trees though. Weeha heading in forward. He's got the backup of the Omni Knight Tava, giving the Heavenly Grace. They'll roll in, but with the extra status resistance, Weeha cannot be stunned at all, really, as he's able to just slap down Kuro. Doom is there, GH.
GH?
Oh no.
Where's Puppy? That's not GH.
And it's going to be a pause here. I mean, can Liquid turn this fight around? They've just lost the Tusk.
They lost the Tusk. Ursa is doomed, so there's that, but
Matu,
he doesn't really care too much. Matu is...
They've found him and he's falling low. Tava's going to be on top of him. He does have a boundless strike to throw out.
Yeah, this is very difficult for Liquid. The problem is they doomed the Ursa, which usually sounds good, but not really in this game.
He can still punch.
They can still punch, and there's Omni Knight behind him. There's Oracle. I don't believe they have used all they've got in their arsenal. They have so much sustain. I think if you are Liquid right now, you're like, guys, let's get out. You use this pause to think about the quickest escape route.
And we're back in, and indeed Matuma Man's getting run down in the trees, back towards the mid. They've lost mind control. Misery still kept alive here by the back of a King RD. Remnanting around, but it's not going to disjoint the Rod of Atos as it flies through, catches down Miracle. Root's going to be there from King RD. He's got one more Remnant to work with as he's going to put it up on the high ground. Already though, HFN is going to wait in position. Miracle knows if he jumps over there, he's going to surely be dead. He'll go for the simple runaway. He has got a TP. He'll go for it up on the high ground, but again, Atos is back up and ready from Weeha. Now he jumps across, but look who's waiting there. HFN ready to run him down. Miracle's got another ender, but Tavo with the play. Chaos just reading the movements of Miracle perfectly, making sure that there is nowhere that he can jump to that is safe.
Man, they covered all the exit routes for him. That was so good. At the same time, I think Matu got a kill on Misery, which is... something for them, I suppose.
But
it's something.
They're going to need a lot of things at the moment. Liquid, they're 5k down at 14 minutes in. Chaos continuing to lead further and further ahead.
This Ursa, did he buy something? I can't believe he only has 800 gold after that. There we go. No?
No, I guess he's only that, yeah.
Yeah, so only 800
he's still
gold
very rich, you know.
Right,
There's that 8k,
super.
you know. 8k at 14 minutes in. Tavo.
It's just diving.
They are. They're going to just chase down mind control. They Rod of Atos. Mind control out of position. He's just straight up dead, isn't he? I mean, Will-O-Wisper's going to be there. Is that going to be enough to keep him alive? We are. Won't be able to reach him, so Mind Control will get away. Matu, he tries to build up the Jingu Mastery, but he's going to die instead of Mind Control. They'll take that one happily. As back in the jungle, Miracle, he's wondering what the hell's going on. He's getting bursted. He's got to slide a fist and a remnant over. But the perfect play from Misery, keeping the ultimate going. Miracle's in trouble. He's being chased down by Misery. They've lost PH elsewhere, and he's just dead. Liquid getting absolutely smacked around by Chaos. As tier 2 towers are falling, Mind Control dying miles away from the rest of his team.
He's diving him 100.
I mean, absolutely. Where's the bash? There it is. That's another one for Chaos. I mean, Kuro will turn around with a punch, bury himself in his own snowbally grave, but okay, he'll live.
All right, maybe if you ran in the opposite direction, Kotl doesn't port in, but yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but Kuro does survive.
But I mean, this is the Chaos Esports magic that we see on LAN. Sometimes at the right moments, in these sort of best of ones, everything comes together for the boys on Chaos. They have these smart tactical decisions in terms of drafts and laning.
Honestly, their draft is just incredibly strong in the laning stage, and everything worked out for them.
It's something different. What other team would waltz up in a best of one and say, we're going to play off-lane Omni Knight? Like, no one else in this LAN would do that, but Tavo, he knows. He's crushing it this game. They all are. They're 10k leaders, 16 minutes in. They're taking Roshan.
They have that Yasha completed on the Razor as well. This Rosh is gone. You can't contest it even. Vlad, Basher on Ursa. This is looking very rough for Team Liquid, as they do not even have the items that are necessary to split push.
They've really got nothing. The only person that's having some sort of a game is Matumbaman, but even then, look at the difference between his farm and Weehar's and HFN's. It's not even close.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so one thing that they've got going for them is that they have GH Kotl. Perhaps they can defend high ground for some time, but honestly, that's a long shot and it's very difficult.
They're losing so much of the map. Another tier 2 taken by Chaos. It's down bottom. Weehart is going to start to play around with Miracle. Miracle, he has got a remnant available. We're getting into the trees, but already Misery's on the hunt. He's going to find both Miracle and Matumbaman. Matumbaman already jumping away, and Miracle will be able to keep the distance and get out there. TP's coming into this shrine, but Chaos, they're here ready and waiting. It's Miracle. He's headed over. He's got to get out of here, and he will.
He's very lucky that did not happen. The bash did not happen.
Oh boy, that could have got very messy.
Yeah, if that bash procced on the first hit, he's dead there, so...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They did force them out of the top lane and their jungle, so they're going to be able to split push top perhaps, while their tier 1 on bottom is falling. So objectively they are trading, but let's see the catch there.
Tried to start hitting the tower at top, but Misery and HFN are going to head in. Liquid, they've got to try and retreat. Matumbaman does put the Wukong's command. HFN, he's just going to be ready to run straight through him with a kick out and the damage from the Magnetize. They've already killed off Matumbaman. HFN looking for more. He's got the claws on Takura. 2 kills for Chaos. Again, I mean, Chaos are just playing immaculately, and Liquid, they're all over the place.
I mean, I can understand why they're all over the place. They're playing against these heroes that you cannot lose all lanes to these heroes, and they've lost. Now they're just trying to somehow get back into the game, but strategically I expected them to play a lot better, as they always do. Yeah. Sometimes they lose the lanes, but versus teams that aren't considered as strong as them, they find ways of coming back. But Chaos, they're reading every movement perfectly.
And look at this, put the root on HFN, jump in, but there's the side effect, it doesn't matter, the silence is there straight away, Miracle's dead.
Perfect.
Chaos. Just the ingenuity of some of these plays, it's something that we have seen in the past from Chaos, and they're bringing it here once again at the major where it matters the most in this elimination best of 1 against Liquid. They're onto the high ground, they're taking the tier 3 tower here in 19 minutes.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get myself some shards.
Oh boy, for the Chaos fans out there, the shards are gonna be rolling in tonight potentially if the game continues to end as it looks to be in this direction at the moment. A 13k lead, 19 minutes in, taking racks. Liquid, they need something incredible to swing this one around.
This is racks, like, yeah, you're getting them lower and lower, but Aegis is still not to be reclaimed. You can't engage into an Aegis Ursa right now.
Chaos.
Are they going to even stop? No.
I mean,
why? Why stop?
Chaos don't need to leave the base. They're just going to keep going and going. At least get this range racks. We'll see if they give a little bit of breathing room for Liquid, but as you say, if they don't want to, they don't have to.
Yeah, the biggest aspect of this Chaos lineup right now is the Oracle and the Omni Knight. You have to find a way of engaging onto them. You have to doom the Omni Knight or the Oracle at least, but they save each other. It's so difficult to play the fight properly. Look at mind control.
There we go. He's going to try and run in immediately, but the bash comes out. They get the Wukong's command down. They have the ult as well. Will-O-Wisp is going to control them up for a little bit, but did they actually have the damage to kill any of these Chaos members? No, HFN turns towards Miracle. The bash is out. Miracle's dead for 30 seconds. They have the false promise as well, protecting HFN's first life. He turns back around. Double kill as he claims Matuma Man. The Purifying Flames nukes down Kuroki. As Chaos, they kill 3, they're still on to another set of wrecks, and he still has the Aegis. Liquid, they cannot do anything as he's straight in. HFN, backed up by the Heavenly Grace buff, he's in on top of Matuma Man. Silence there from Misery Matthews trying to get back to the base, but he cannot. GG is called. Chaos Esports 20 minutes in. 20-7, absolutely annihilate Team Liquid.
That was just an amazing performance, drafting-wise.
It wasn't even close. Yeah. It was not even close. I mean, let this be a message in all future events. If you're up against Chaos, you cannot underestimate this team in a best of 1.
I don't think Liquid underestimated them. They picked their heroes. They didn't... I mean... GH Kotl, Matu Monkey King. Yes. It's not like they picked something extraordinary or like they were playing with them, right?